All right, so just wanted to explain what's going on, and the main topic is going to be about the new clan battle season that's coming up. It's just along around the corner now. It's starting
User
next
joined your
week.
channel.
I believe so. It should be. I think it's next Saturday, if I'm correct. Right after the patch drops, they kind of take 1 or 2 days, and then they sort of enable it.
I'm
Uh,
here, Mike.
Another big thing is we had some small amount of issues from last season where people weren't too happy with who they were divvied up in what clans, and they wanted to be divvied up with certain people, or they didn't like certain people. I completely
User
understand.
joined your
We
channel.
come from a very, very large community, so it's fairly hard and difficult to everybody to like everybody in here. I try to keep it as friendly as possible at all times, and as fun as possible at all times, which is our number one priority. Now, as in terms of the new clan battle season, a lot of people were stoked about the Stalingrad. Okay, um, if you guys are wondering what the Stalingrad is, just give me a second. If you all are wondering what the Stalingrad is, this is the Stalingrad right here. Wargaming just posted it today. It is basically a tier 10 Russian cruiser, which you win, which you get after winning three, after you get 33 times 30 wins in Typhoon League. Now the EU, they have proposed something as well, which they pretty much put two teams together on the first 5D1, and then they're going to start rotating people. I had the same objective. The problem is that they actually practice together sometimes on the EU, or they're acquainted to playing with each other a lot more than we are. Also, I've noticed that their characters also work in tandem at some points a little bit better. I don't know. Uh, they just somehow work in tandem with each other better. It's just normal for them. I don't know how to describe it any more than that. So I want us to try and work better together as a team and as a clan on the NA. So my goal this season is we last season I saw and maintained the visual and the hearing of how people were basically reacting to different stuff. As in terms of calling, as in terms of listening to clan members, as in terms of in a general basis, I was reviewing on what the general basis of the clan was like. Okay? Because I knew some people were going to like certain things and where they wanted to be and how they wanted to be there. We also had a big portion of the clan that also left on the NA. I'm hoping it's not going to happen this time. We had around 9 to 12 people, I think, that left all at the same time because they were unhappy the way things were run on the first season. They wanted to do it more competitively, but then again, they didn't want to practice. Competitive does not come without practice. Okay? You need to practice. Um, Development of your team needs to be a priority with the people who you're working with. So, my question is for you all. Now, on 5D1, we have been willing to try out new people for those who have the time to practice. A semi-competitive clan means you have to be there every night that clan battles is on, and you have to respect the callers' calls no matter what. Okay? To the best of your abilities, but you have to respect the caller's call. The rest of the 5D clans are for fun. Okay? So 5D2 and below, or 5D2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, are basically for fun. We're not doing it for competitive. We're not forcing you to do practices. We're not telling you if you don't show up, you don't play. That's not what we're going for. Okay? 5D1 is the only clan that will have mandatory practice nights, mandatory game nights, and on top of it, you will have to have mandatory different types of stats that you have to maintain. 5D1 is the only one that's like that. Because what it is that when we reach a certain level in versus these clans, you basically have to be able to work in tandem with us, and as well as be able to know your ships as well. So we tried to test everybody around, and we gave a lot of people a shots last season. I wanted to hear, I listened to, and I heard of different clans, how people were calling. Sometimes I took a night off, and I would listen to what I took a week off at one point. And I just listened to how the other clans were working. So my goal is this season is to get every clan pretty much at least, if they're doing it the same nights again, which is Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern to 11 o'clock Eastern. If they do those times again, my goal is to at least have 2 to 3 nights for the rest of those clans to be on every week with a team. And you try to agree upon with those clans on what nights you can play and which nights you can't. So that's my objective for this season. Now for 5D1, I have a sheet right here, if you guys would like to see, courtesy of Mr. Spartius, who created these lovely sheets.
Thank you, Sparkius.
Let me just go here.
Sorry, I'm driving. I can't really talk very much. But yeah, thanks.
Why isn't it working now?
It's cool, Sparkius.
It's not the one I was going for. It's this one here. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's a little
Mike,
bit.
you want to get more organized?
No, it's just a little bit being difficult on me. So what we have here is a little tiny spreadsheet, a pretty big spreadsheet actually, which we have the stats on the requirements. So if you guys are wondering what the requirements are to become into the 5D1 clan, these are pretty much it, except for the people who got their Stalingrad flag last season. Due to that factor, because they already know how to work in tandem as a team. Okay? We tested them, we tried them. We even have we even have a attendance sheet which allows us to see when you've been attending and what percentage of attendance you have. So it allows us to see whether you've been there or not. So if you tell me, oh, I've been there most of the time, and you're not, well, we can see that. You know what I mean? Numbers don't lie. Another special thing is that, like I said before, I want to try to bring you guys together. Now the question is, who here really wants to play during Clan Battles nights? Is everybody here up for it?
Mike, you already know I am, so.
I know, Flip, you're in 5D1. That's not my issue. It's for the other 5Ds.
Alright, I'm muting my mic.
I know 5D3 has a team.
5D3 has your
players.
team? Vindo, because
Yeah,
I
we
know
have
you're in
enough
charge
people.
of that.
Yeah, we got enough people together that are gonna run it.
I'm in 5D2. I would be interested about know who's leading that.
Well, Wargod is pretty much running 5D2. He's not here at the current moment because he has some family going on, and quite a few members have some family going on this weekend. So it's too bad they couldn't be here because those.
Here.
I know you're here, DJ. I can see that.
Well, I'll run. Speaking.
So
I would definitely love to join, but it depends on the nights the clan battles will be available and my working schedule.
Okay, so for you, Zerith, because I know you're all the way in, I think it's Poland.
No, the Netherlands.
Netherlands, excuse me.
God, what an insult.
Okay. Okay.
Indeed.
Well, for you, imagine 2 hours from now, every Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday nights. 2
Yeah,
hours
but
from now.
I need actual dates because I work a 5-day job, 5-shift job.
Well, that's what they had every week last season. You understand? It was always
Yeah,
that.
like just go down the calendar and mark them off.
Yeah. Also, Friday nights, we're going to do inter-clan skirmishes. Like right now, we'll get a big giant group together. We did this yesterday, which was so much fun. Every Friday nights, we're just going to kick the shit. Whoever shows up, shows up. Whoever doesn't, doesn't. 9 o'clock Eastern. And we're just going to have fun.
And
Kill
find
Mike
new
Friday?
Callers too.
What?
Find people who want to call.
Yeah, so head callers, it gives you a time to practice. Team callers or whatever, team leaders, whatever you want to call yourselves. You guys get
I'll
the...
call you, Mike.
No, DJ, I don't want you to call. I've heard your calls.
I think he was just talking about calling you and chatting you up.
Oh, yeah. Well, he could. I'm calling him for my doubloons that he still owes me.
No, I don't.
Anyways,
Yeah. but
Kill
if you
Mike
go to
Mondays is coming
5v2,
back.
Yay.
So if you're interested in Kill Mike Mondays, it's coming back every 9 o'clock Eastern.
How are we supposed to kill you though? Because you're unkillable.
Okay. Well, thank you. So Kill Mike Mondays is coming back, and we have a couple of new members. Another thing is, big thing is recruiting. Please start recruiting. You can recruit off of Facebook. There's a couple of pages. Don't be scared. Please, officers, guys, look on the forums. Maybe people are looking on the forums as well for recruitment on the Warships forums. Go check it out once in a blue moon. If you guys are wondering what our Facebook page is, for you
I don't
guys.
know what Facebook is.
Yeah, okay, DJ. You're coming with very exaggerated remarks.
I don't like Facebook.
Not exaggerated, man. He's probably fucking stoned.
No,
Me
I
or
don't like
DJ?
Facebook. Well, Mike drinks that Canadian syrup ball.
Alright,
The maple.
so everybody here is interested in clan battles, correct? Everybody. Miss Silico, Neighbor,
Yep.
I don't know, Neighbor Phantom, Rat Patrol, Todd, Vindal, I heard you
Yeah.
guys second team.
Yeah, Todd's with me on my group. All the 5D3, we're kind of taking care of ourselves and rotating,
Okay,
like we did last season.
like you did last season? Okay. 5D2, is there anybody here that's in 5D3?
I'm interested, but I can't play. So.
I'm in 5D3.
I wouldn't say that, Christine, because they do give out free tier 10 ships. I think this season they might do it again. They give them out for
Okay.
rentals, so you can still
Yeah,
play.
you played a couple rounds with us near the end of the season last time.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you did. Yep. You were. I think we had you in a battleship.
Okay,
Oh,
quick
that's
question: Is this spreadsheet supposed to work? Because it doesn't. I've opened up 3 times and it doesn't show anything.
Okay, the spreadsheet that you're looking at, number one, have to type in the... It does work, it just takes a time to load. You have to refresh it sometimes.
Where's it at?
Here it is.
Yeah, but I don't even know where to look.
If you look on TS in the Bravo chat, you're going to see it. I'll put another one in for you guys to see. Here you go.
Are you updating that spreadsheet right now, Mike? Or no?
What do you mean by updating?
I don't know. Numbers start popping up now, but before weren't there.
Yes, the
It takes a bit.
All right.
Yeah, because OEP it's pulling numbers from warship numbers, or and so it takes may take a minute or two to populate. So.
So
I
are
see.
we all like gonna play with each other here?
No. It's clan meeting.
All right,
I'm about
so
to join ourselves.
who... So, Jeeper, are you interested? Because there's some people here that I've noticed that are here but haven't been on. Does that mean you're going to be more active during the clan battle season?
Possibly. That's the best I could say. That's all. I'm not committing to them The guys in 5v6 know that my schedule's a little weird, so when I can be there, I'll be there. It's the best I could say. That's why I won't commit to 5v1.
Okay. Well, I understand, but even so, 5D1 we have certain stats that you need to require.
Right, and I won't make those stats.
Also, Spartius is going to design a little spreadsheet for you guys, and this has to do with basically your ship and captain compositions. So everybody's been requesting me this for a long time, and we're going to go through every single ship, even the tier 10 carriers, okay, for what you would utilize in clan battles. Okay? Or in competitive in general. If you want pubs, we'll do another one for pub matches as well. But that'll be for all regular ships, depending on what you guys want to do. Let's say a secondary build, an AA build, depending on that scenario, or a concealment build, let's say. There's different builds you can do. Alright? So we're going to put everything in there for you guys to see, and what we recommend. So that way you guys don't really need to ask us, what do you recommend, this, that, this, that. You just go in that sheet, click on a link, and it gives you all the details. Real simple. Okay?
Okay.
That's gonna take a while, but yeah, it is a work in progress.
It is a work in progress, but it'll be on eventually when we have the chance to finally finish it. We also are going to start moving people into different clans. So what's gonna happen is, when you are being moved to a different clan, we will remove you from that specific clan. Then after that, we will tell you what clan you are supposed to go into, and you will send an application into that clan. One day later, the officer or one of the officers in that clan will accept you into it. Alright?
What's the move for?
What the move is for is because some people are not content with certain clans that they are in, and they wish to play with different members.
So we get dropped out of the clan we're in because we like it to go to some other clan that we don't like.
No, not necessarily.
That's what it sounds like.
No. Let's say Captain Old Bill, you're in 5d6, right? You don't like 5d6. Let's say you
I do like 5d6. Why do I want to move?
Captain Old Bill, you didn't listen to me.
Example.
I said it's an example, okay? You don't like 5d6, okay? Let's say you don't like 5d6, okay? You say, I want to be in a different clan that plays a lot more in clan battles. Can you please move me to one? Okay, no problem. I will get the officer of 5d6, or you will remove yourself from 5d6, and I will tell you another clan to go to, so that way you are content with one of the clans that you would prefer.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Alright. So
it makes sense that way.
Alright.
But what about the guy that got kicked out of whatever clan?
There was one member that was removed. There were a few members removed from 5D1 because, as I said, we are creating the competitive part of the clan in 5D1. You understand? That's why we had them removed and put them into 5D2 for them to still have the bonuses and as well as have the clan aspect behind them, and they could also still play clan battles. The issue...
I was one that was removed from 1, and I said no problem. It wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for the competitive edge. I just wanted to play.
Too, and nobody said shit.
What?
I was removed from 5D2. Nobody said anything at all to me about it. And the next thing I know, I'm not in a clan. So then finally I meet somebody and I get into 5D, I don't know,
6.
4 or 5, and then 6.
Well, it's because some of the guys that you were previously with had requested for them to go in a different clan with some different for themselves to actually try and bring it up, and they wanted to play with your guys only, and you were part of that group, and they put on the request as a full group of 6 guys basically.
No, that was after we had moved and then we moved again. Or they had moved and then was moved again. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's fine.
All right. Are you content with 5d6 though?
Yeah, I'm content with 5d6.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll have enough people to do moving forward. I hope we do, but
Well, you have only need 7 members to field a team. It's not much.
yeah.
77 tier 10s,
Well-
1 battleship. That's the rules. No carriers. Sorry, Christine.
It's all right.
I'm sorry, Wargaming excluded you.
It's all right. They'll get their due.
They'll get
It's
their
all
due.
right. Hey, they
No
said that they were
Hindenburg
going
for
to have it
Spartius
fixed.
either.
Hey, Mike, I just have to ask you a real question. Sorry.
Sure.
I'm being invited to dinner at 6:45. Is it okay if I leave?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like at that time?
I have all this recorded, so it's not an
User in
issue.
your channel timed out.
Okay.
So for you guys, for you all to know, I will be moving some people around from clan to clan. Not too many people, just a small amount. Okay, Zcraft had a very interesting question. Can we get a touch on whether not the elite players or the players from 5D will be able to help other 5D members? Absolutely, we can do it. Now, the question is, do you guys want to do this in a scrimmage sort of format, or do you want to do this on a one-on-one format? Or do you want to do this in a division format? Divisions, we're always willing to play. Okay? You just got to tell us, listen, can you teach me this? Ask JMac. Ask anybody in 5D1 that, hey, can I division up with you to try to get better? Can you give me some pointers out? Absolutely. 110%. What do you mean, Zcraft, by helping out the callers?
So I was
Map
thinking
strats.
maybe, I know there was some concern
Oh, I
that you
was
spent a
gonna let
lot
it-
of time putting strategies together, and that certain people might want to see those strategies and then leave the clan and take them elsewhere.
Yes, that was a big concern. Now,
Do you have a strategy that
now
you guys do a lot of effort putting in those strategies? Is there like a group of people that you might trust to not leave but be able to help the other?
what I can do for that, okay, is we could point you out specific positions that are useful, and you guys can utilize them. But what I'll also do is make a general strat with several different ships for you guys to utilize when you have different compositions. So that includes Shimas, Grozovoys, or Khabarosks, Gearings. I can do any strat with any type of ship, okay? And I'll do, let's say, normally we like to run the one battleship, obviously, and then it's, if I remember correctly, 4 cruisers and 2 destroyers. That is the normal composition that we normally run. Now, we've acquainted ourselves sometimes with a 3rd DD, and we've also done only 1 destroyer. So I can do up to 3 DDs and 1 DD, with the rest being cruisers, and obviously the 1 battleship. The 1 battleship can be optional, either Conqueror, Yamato, Montana, or a GK. I could do all sorts. So would you like me to make strats for you guys and sort of just, haha, very funny. Would you guys like me to do strats for you, as in terms of a general strat, and you guys can modify it afterwards?
I'll take
Yeah, I
whatever
mean-
you're willing to do.
So I think we can, those of us that aren't that committed to going up to practices but yet still want to be competitive could probably use the help of the 5D players, right? And it's just how much information are you willing to share with the rest of the clan about what you're doing to be successful. That there's been some frustration regarding that 5D is a closed group and
Well, we're definitely willing to show you spots. We're definitely willing to show you strategies, but not the specific the whole tandem work together aspect of it. We
User
will show
joined your
you
channel.
to a certain point because we don't want everything to get out. You understand?
Well,
But we'll
that's not the way to be. What are you talking about?
Well, Shravit, do you share, like, I don't want to be rude to anybody here or anything, but I'm sort of careful because last time I did have one person who decided to run off and an opponent team didn't know exactly what we were doing in one of the Supremacy League battles, and they
Sure,
smoked
so
us
that's,
for it.
that's what
I
I think
remember
you
that
might want to
fallout.
think through that, what you're going to share and how you might share it so that, kind of clear to everybody what
Yeah,
kind of help they can expect.
Exactly. I will get back to you if you like. Tomorrow I'm off, and if you want, I can go over stuff with you all day tomorrow. It would be nice if I could get all the clan leaders together, the callers together, whoever's calling for their team, and get together with me, and I'll show you every single basis on every single map, at least with
User left your channel.
the maps that we had from the previous season. Now, I don't know if they're going to change maps. That's a whole different ball game. But with the maps of the previous season, I could show you different stuff.
Great.
Is there any other questions?
Wait, there's a football game tomorrow?
Yes. It's called the Super Bowl, buddy.
Just joking.
That was his point.
Make sure to bring your super spoon.
I'm a Patriots fan, so I'll be watching it.
Mutiny.
Hold up. So, Black
Seems
Man, what do you
unpermanent.
mean? What do you mean by all the maps will be changed?
Caps, spawn.
All of them are going to be changed completely? Not one's going to be the same?
Hey, wake up.
No, most of the
yes.
maps from clan battles are the ones that are also getting changed in the new patch.
At least the spawn where the spawns will be changed.
Okay,
Some
so they're
maps-
changing everything completely differently.
Yes, some maps there that run last year won't be in this season.
Where'd you get that information
from?
There was a patch. There's actually a post where they're saying some of the clan maps that were in the season
Yes.
last season are being islands are moved around and stuff.
Ha!
They're not being
Your
changed
strats are
completely.
crap.
They're just this stuff is just being messed around with, like the locations and stuff.
Oh, Mike, guess we have to redo.
Yeah. It's
Great.
going to be a long strat week.
Remember, it took me 6 hours to get through mine.
Yeah. But for all callers, okay, first week we get the maps. We'll go through I'll go through on the first weekend with you guys for strategies during the day. If I don't have work. Sorry if I have work there. But you're
User
going to have to
disconnected from your
hold up
channel.
on me with that one. Next week, Saturday, I have off. So if the patch drops on
User left
if the
your
patch
channel.
drops on Wednesday and Thursday, we get to see the maps right off the bat. Saturday night, Saturday during the day, and also Friday I have off. So Friday during the day, and at night, I'll be able to chat with you guys and see if you guys want to go through different maps with different strategies. Because it'll help me do my thinking as well. And it'll give you guys some ideas. Alright? Because we have different locations on where we went.
User joined your channel.
I don't want to say I'll give you the strat. I don't want to say here's our. I don't really
User
want to
left
say,
your
listen,
channel.
I'm going to give you the strategies all right off the bat that 5D1's going to be doing. Because we take our time doing it. You understand? We take our real big time doing it. Now, and not only that, but I'm not even sure you guys can bring the compositions
User
that we
joined your
bring.
channel.
Because we also bring specific compositions. And if you don't have those ships for that specific composition, then it doesn't work the same. You understand? Maybe a Zao can replace a Hindenburg, or Henry can replace a Hindenburg. But a Des Moines replacing, or a Mossville replacing a Des Moines isn't the same thing. Because we do things based on radar distances, you know what I mean? Or we'll do base things on timings, or we'll utilize certain DDs for certain things, you know?
Ship capabilities.
Ship capabilities as well. So I will develop with the callers strategy that generalizes around all ships. So whoever you bring, with whatever ship they're bringing, I can show you what they do. and where they're placed and how they're placed as a team as well. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
What do you think, Zcraft? Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that's good. I think just you guys got it down, man. You fucking crushed it, right? Typhoon, a lot of people got the Stalingrad thing. I think you can if you can throw some of that knowledge and fix of the trade down to the rest of the thing, maybe more of us will get up there, and I think that everybody would be pretty stoked about that help.
Yeah, absolutely. The only thing is though is that you have to take a day, and I'll post up my schedule for work, and just tell me a day that you want me to get in touch with you, and I'll be there. You know what I mean? I don't mind. I'll be there. So, but you have to tell me you
I
can't.
I don't think participation will be particularly high because the number of people that got the time or the interest in going to a training session in the casual clans is probably going to be pretty low. But there's a few people that would show up, right, and like me, and learn a few things, and then take that back to the more casual clans and just apply it.
Well, Zcraft, what I saw last season is something that we all need to be working with others. It's the basics of, how to bow tank, when to turn, when not to turn. All that basic stuff that some of the guys aren't aware in the casual clans, and they want to play, and it doesn't matter how much the strats and what you know with the strats, if they don't know how to bow tank, they're not going to work out well.
Yep. I saw plenty of that.
So we need to work with everybody. Those of us that know how to bow tank, those of us that have win rates over 54% and whatnot, get with others. Teach them how to bow tank. Teach them how to do these things they don't know how to do.
Yeah.
I keep hearing.
Go ahead, Trout.
I keep hearing that eventually training sessions on how to bow tank, how to kite, how to teach us the basics are going to be coming down the pike. But this is the third clan meeting that I've attended, and they still haven't occurred.
Okay.
I'd
Now
like to
I
comment
made
on that, Mike.
What?
I'd like to comment on that.
Go ahead, J-Mac.
We hold practices sometimes 4 times a week, and whoever is on is welcome to come. But all these people that are sitting here in Bravo right now, 90% of the time aren't on. So a lot of practices are occurring, and people aren't on when that's happening, and we just can't help that. If you're here, that's great.
I realize that, but I come in, I see a bunch of gentlemen from, let's say, 5D in a room doing a practice. I'm assuming that you are working on a specific strat and not offering a general tactics lesson.
Well, you know what assume does.
Yeah.
I realize that.
Yeah. We are always willing to help.
I try not to intrude. I don't want to make a nuisance of myself.
Okay,
the best thing to do is look at the room we're in. If it says in battle, do not enter unless you're in battle, don't come in there. But if we're in any other room, come in there and ask us. The worst thing we can do is tell you, hey, no, we can't right now.
Yeah, that's all I was going to say is, just come in and ask, because that's going to be the best way for you to find out rather to assume. So.
What if you made a room that said practice room, all are welcome?
We can do that, absolutely.
And we can utilize the website that nobody ever pays attention to because it has these fun little calendars and it can really organize as well.
Actually,
that sounds crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? If you click on any of the
Yeah.
warships rooms, okay, in TS, on the description on the right, it actually has the Our Warships event calendar on the description.
Oh yeah,
Lies.
there's a website. Isn't that great?
I know, it's the direct link, guys. You can't miss it.
Because I ran a whole competition. Everybody passed up on 2,000 doubloons, bare minimum. But nobody went to the website, paid attention, nobody won.
Well,
that
Mike,
sucks.
Mike,
Yeah.
to be strictly fair, if people in the game can miss torpedoes from a kilometer away, I'm pretty sure people can miss a link.
Well, hopefully you bought yourself some nice camo with the 2,000 that you're going to let somebody else buy that with.
There you
I
go.
was just trying to improve the community.
Yep, and I'm offering a Fletcher. I'm still offering up that Fletcher, that guys, Fletcher model. If you guys can win it, good for you. Yes, I know, Snow. I saw the possible winning. It's not over yet. There's still another month to go. Highest damage in a Fletcher.
Be happy.
Well, first things first, I need to unlock the Fletcher to be able to compete.
Anybody ever think about making videos, instruction videos?
YouTube is covered in instructional videos.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
really good instructional videos out of there.
I mean,
you pretty
specifically,
much pick the ship and it's got a video on how to run it.
Yeah,
I personally like Flammu's play style. I think it's very good. If you want to check in some of his videos, he does almost every ship.
Your Peacekeeper's going through a bunch of them right now too.
yeah, like, and realistically, like, at the end of the day, like, for who was asking about bow tanking, it's not overly difficult once you know how to do it. It's realistically, it's like there's, like I said, there's tons of videos.
Ship control, super important too. Ship control.
Yes. Also, if you're in a battleship, do not drive in a straight line. Move around. Weave.
What? That's crazy.
Those arrow keys?
Well, don't tell them that.
It depends.
Yeah, they're what arrow keys? It's WASD, man. There's no arrow keys.
Oh, you didn't put little
I'm
stick
having
notes
fun.
on them.
I'm having fun clubbing noobs in a tier 6 destroyer. Don't tell them that.
Well, that's not
Here.
for the noobs. That's for
Tier
some
6
noobs
is
who
the
come
tier
here.
one.
There's
But-
a lot of people that I've played against. Sorry, there's a lot of people that I've personally played against in the clan, and people have been, and this was just someone got salty at me because I kept on killing them. But literally, if you're driving in a straight line or you're not maneuvering that much, you're an easy target. Maneuver. That's what WASD is for.
Especially the kiting ships.
And Q&E.
Dow,
Q&E, I like
especially
Q&E.
kiting ships.
Well, I was.
Dow,
there was,
Hindenburg, Henry.
But anyways, we'll get to that a little bit later. But if you guys are looking for training sessions, okay, like I said, are you, depending on what you want, do you want one-on-one? Do you want team? Do you want... It depends on what you're looking for, too. Now, for callers, I don't like the call versus my own clanmates. I find it a little bit unfair with the personal experience that I have. I mean, it does help a lot.
You're not that good, Mike.
Oh, we didn't get the Typhoon. Absolutely.
Bob's been back like a week and he's already back strong.
Yeah. God damn it, Bob. Anyways, so, like I said, I could appoint specific people who are good at their ships and who can train you on certain ships as well. That's one big aspect. Any of the 5D guys, okay, you can ask right off the bat, and they will train you almost immediately, unless they're obviously busy in their real lives. But if they're playing, ask them, hey, listen, can you show me how to do this in my ship? Don't be scared. We're more than willing to go in the training with you, one-on-one, and show you how to use these ships. If you ask us, where do I go on this map? We're more than willing to take you on the side and show you, one-on-one, where to go on this map. Or even show you, let's say, in the game, and bring you in a division and show you where to go. More than happy to. All right.
And do not cross this line. Do not show your nose. Do not show your ass. Not beach. Not yourself or anything else like that. And learn how to tank. And hopefully learn how to take out other people's turrets too. That helps too.
It's not just learning how to tank, it's learning
User
when to
disconnected
tank
from your
and when
channel.
not to be tanking.
Yeah, when to retreat. That comes over time. You're not going to learn that in one night, though.
But if you know how to tank, you'll last longer. The longer you last, the better chance you have.
Yeah. Especially if you're in a battleship or cruiser, don't just turn when you want to move away. Wait for them to fire, tank the first shot, and then turn. So that at least there's a delay between them firing and you turning.
And learn
30
how
seconds
not
to turn
learn,
away.
and learn how to stop firing too.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll get to the training a little bit later. So, is there anything else anybody wants to ask about this? Is there anybody who wants to be moved out of their clan and be put in another clan? That is a big aspect of what I'm looking at right now. If you have any requests, come to me directly, and we will abide to your request at the best of our abilities. Okay? But you have to speak up. I don't know unless you speak up. Okay?
Hey Mel, why don't you? I moved clans the other day, and I was able to move clans inside of like 10 minutes. So why don't you? We found a little.
Server
we found
reset.
a little.
No,
Oh, is that what it
there's
was?
all right. So here's the trick: when somebody is removed from a clan, typically you got to wait till the server reset to add them. If you use the clan tab, that still remains the case. But if you use your like you would invite somebody to Envision, right-click on their name and chat. In the chat options, you can invite to clan there, and it happens immediately.
Ooh, backdoor winner.
Backdoor.
Wow.
Crafty.
Hey,
It's a
hey,
backdoor
somebody
we
give him
found
a
the other
full
day. That was pretty
TeamSpeak
cool.
tag for that shit.
Again, what Mike said, you
Hey, I
have
want
to
that tag
speak
too.
up. You know, we had guys leave the clan because they were having problems, but they never told us of the problem, so we weren't able to solve the problem. So please tell somebody.
Not mind readers.
And if you
Oh.
have a problem with the leadership, we're not going to get upset with you. We've got thick skins, and this is a game. You know,
Yeah.
we understand that. So please, let us know.
Sorry, and one
Can't
thing.
fix a problem if we don't know it's there.
Specifically, because Rat Patrol's here, I've been meaning to mention, there's people that are in your specific clan that have no idea that there's an existence of TeamSpeak and no idea there's an existence of the website for Fifth Dimension.
In our clan?
Yeah.
Like who?
I have the guys here. Let me just grab the name. I have it written down. I was playing with them. I played with them several times, and like, I introduced them to the website in the clan. I'm just letting you know if you didn't know.
Generally speaking, I've noticed since the end of Clan Wars, or maybe even started in a little bit of beginning of Clan Wars, the recruitment standards have dropped to ridiculous levels where we just recruit anybody we find. On some occasions, I think that definitely needs to get back to the point where they're following the process of going to the website and everything else before people are added to 5D.
Actually, never mind. The guy's not even in your clan anymore, so whatever.
Okay, thanks, man. I appreciate it knowing it. I mean, there's going to be people that get put in here and you never know what they know.
Oh no, but it just struck me as weird. He's like, "Oh, I've been part of the clan for 6 months." I'm like, "Come again?"
Well, I've noticed there's been a slowdown on just TeamSpeak use in general from a lot of people.
Yeah. And please, I encourage using DS, because you know why?
I
The
thought it
more
was
you
required,
division,
not encouraged.
Yeah, isn't it required?
I do kind of want to require it, but some people have families or kids in the background that are trying to sleep or whatever. So you got to kind of look at that aspect, you know what I mean? Or they have the wife sleeping while they're playing in the background or something like that. I don't know. But sometimes...
He got nicer.
Of course I'm a Canadian. God. Findo, you should understand you're Canadian too. No, you're not.
No,
you're
I'm
American.
not. That's
Who's
right.
Canadian? That's Todd. Oh, that's Todd.
Same
Okay.
thing.
Oh,
Well,
Snow,
Todd,
you're
you're
completely
related,
on the
right?
other side of the earth.
Slightly
Don't bother with
upset.
you.
So if I don't know when our 5D2 leader is going to be on, what's the best way to ask them?
Okay, so you're looking to move clans, if I'm understanding that correctly?
No, I just want to make contact with War God, but what was
Well, DJ Scotty is also a deputy commander, so he has rights to be able to either move people or recruit people as well.
So just talk to him then.
He seems to be on a lot of Facebook actually, War God, if you can get on there.
Yeah, War God is Zachary Taylor is his name. But anyways, the concept is that I'm looking forward to the season. I want you guys to have fun, and I want you guys to play. Play. Because the more you play in clan battles, the more you get to work as a team, and the more you get to understand the game dynamics better. That's the biggest thing. And when you guys are understanding game dynamics, and you guys are understanding how to shoot, how to kite, how to brawl, how to whatever, and what moments to do it in, you guys are having more fun because you're doing more damage and you're getting more experience. It's just a... What's the saying when something just comes right after the other?
Blissful, wonderful.
Balls in place.
Unless it's a bad thing.
No, it's like a domino effect. That's what I. The domino effect. Everything just comes one after another. Okay. So that's what I'm looking to do, is create that domino effect for you guys this clan battle season. That's my goal. But if you have something wrong that you don't like, come and bring it up to me. Don't hesitate. Ask everybody here at 9 o'clock at night. I'm pretty much on every night.
I'm just gonna say one thing. I mean, after finishing up this season of clan battles, it's definitely helped me out a lot in terms of like all my other gameplay on all my other ships. So
He still sucks, but yeah, it helped him a little bit.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, and especially playing the first season, I did have my hiccups and bumps, but it definitely did help me become a better player overall.
Yeah. All right, guys. So.
Yep.
So Friday nights, every Friday night, we're gonna have a little inter-clan skirmish. That's gonna be every Fridays. Unless clan battles, they change the times where it's Friday nights from now on. Then if it's on every Fridays, then we'll change the schedule for the clan skirmishes. Okay? As in terms of skirmishes, it'll always happen. For all clan callers or clan leaders, whoever wants to make strategies with me, and you want a ship composition with the strategy, I will teach you that. That's not an issue. I'll even teach you how to use the map tactics, actually.
User joined your channel.
Okay? I'll even give you a crash course on it. Alright, guys? Is there anything else you guys have questions about?
Can you update my tags for time in the clan?
Not a problem.
I mean to ask forever, I just looked at it, I'm like, oh yeah!
Yeah, I would also like that as well, please.
I think I'm coming up on 8.5 months now.
Yep. Parliament, did you register on our website, by the way, yet?
Yes, I had registered a long time ago, like when clans first came out, I had joined this, but then I kind of left and went off with my friends to join a different one, so that was a long story. Or it might have even been before clans were a thing.
Okay, so I do not have you on the clan website. What's your actual clan website name?
Hold on, give me a second.
User disconnected from your channel.
But anyways, as an aspect, guys, like I said, training will be every a little fun skirmish every Friday nights. Kill Mike Mondays is officially back. Okay, every Monday nights. It'll be at 9:30 Eastern from now on, because I'm not sure if I finish work at 9. So it'll be at 9:30 Eastern till probably around 11ish. And then after that, we will have the clan battles. Hopefully it's going to probably still be the same time, which will be every Thursdays, every Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturday, Sunday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern. Not sure if that's going to stick. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Okay?
It's Parla Bane on the website.
Did you register to the 5D warships?
I believe so. I'm looking at it right now. I'm logged in.
Okay, I don't see you though. That's an issue. I guess you probably registered for something else. You'll have to re-register again and go to apply here, and then after that,
go into the thing that says all members. There's a list that shows all 5D members, and type in his name and see what it pulls up. You see it on the right-hand side?
Yeah. No, there's nothing on him.
He must still be in as a guest.
Yep, possibly. Or maybe he signed in, but he never applied to the website. It could be that too. Alright, so this will conclude for the meeting for tonight. If you guys have any requests, I'll be in the room above in the Alpha channel. Another thing is, like I said, Monday nights, Kill Mike Mondays. I will place everything on the calendar. Try to use the website a little bit more. Everything on the calendar will be posted. Kill Mike Mondays, what it's worth. I'll give you guys a little Fletcher contest that's going on right now.
We're not sync dropping tier 1s right after this?
Not really. I'm going to be going to a friend's house, actually.
Wait, you have
You
those?
don't have friends.
Yes, I do have friends.
He
Maybe.
pays them.
I still think we should sync drop tier 1s.
Well, if you guys want drinks, sync drop tier 1s after this. I don't mind.
We don't need Mike for that.
Yeah, you don't need me for that, exactly. Alright, so Monday nights, like I said, Kill Mike Mondays are back, 9:30 Eastern. Then after that, we're going to have Friday nights, scrimmages, until Clan Battles comes around. Okay? Then, if you guys have an issue of anything, please bring it up to me directly, and I will try to acquaint to the best of your needs. Alright? Training, as in terms of 5D members, ask, we will help you, but you need to ask. That's all we ask is for you to ask. Okay? Alright, so we'll conclude it for today.